Speeches on screen, but that's nothing compared to how they sound when they get to talk about civil rights.
A chill wind is blowing in this nation. If you oppose this administration, there can and will be ramifications.
In 2003, a reunion for the movie Bull Durham was canceled because of Tim Robbins and Susan Sarandon's anti-war stance. The Baseball Hall of Fame was hosting the event, and the museum's president didn't want them using the opportunity to voice their political views. Canceling the event may have been foolish, but Robbins' response, it was really out of left field.
Susan and I have been listed as traitors, as supporters of Saddam, and various other epithets by the Aussie gossip rags masquerading as newspapers, and by their fair and balanced electronic media cousins, 19th Century Fox.
Come on, Tim. If there was such a big campaign to shut up people who criticized Bush, why were you allowed to say so 2 blocks away from the White House at the National Press Club on a speech beamed via satellite worldwide? One guy who didn't get the memo that it was dangerous to insult the president was Emmy-winning actor David Clennon.
I'm saying that the moral climate in the ruling class of the United States is not that different from the moral climate that you would have found in the ruling class in Nazi Germany.
Wow.
Because George Bush, for one thing, is not as smart as Adolf Hitler.
Oh, George Bush.
And secondly, George Bush has much more power than Adolf Hitler ever had.
Of course, if any German criticized Hitler, or for that matter, any Iraqi criticized Saddam Hussein, they'd be shot. The only way to get hurt criticizing Bush in Hollywood is if too many people slap you on the back with congratulations.
A chill wind is blowing.
There is a chill wind in Hollywood, but it blows in the other direction. Back in the 50s, being accused of communism could get you blacklisted. Now, some actors are more fearful they'll be outed as a card-carrying member of something else, the Republican Party.
They're Hollywood. They're basically liberal. There's a lot of conservatives here, too, and, you know, where are they? We'll find them. Bruce, come here. Willis! Stop shaving your head. Come here! Yeah, bring Tom Selleck. Put the gun down. Cheney!
Do you get ostracized?
No, no way. I'm the king out there. People want to roll with me.
Hey, good for you, Bruce. But in 2001, NYPD Blue actress Sharon Lawrence was featured in a 2-page People magazine photo spread of George Bush's inauguration. Though a lifetime Democrat, she started receiving hate mail. As Lawrence put it, quote, "If one is perceived to be a Republican in Hollywood, there can be an excluding reaction and people genuinely resent you," end quote.
There's no reason why a Hollywood leftist would hire a conservative, because at the end of the day, they think they're racist, sexist, or homophobic.
A chill wind is blowing.
Back in the early days of Saturday Night Live, then-writer Al Franken told Henry Kissinger he wouldn't let his son have tickets to the show because he opposed Kissinger's politics.
If you oppose this administration, there can and will be ramifications.
Let's face it, no one in show business is afraid to speak their mind once they know what everyone else is thinking.
The Hollywood idea of freedom of speech is you're absolutely free to say anything you want as long as you agree with them.
And don't get them started on religion, because they're way ahead of you.
Radical Christianity is just as threatening as radical Islam in a country like America.
I'm only the last in a long line of people to speak out against organized religion and to say that it's dangerous and a mass psychosis.
Which brings us to our next award, House Chaplain. And the position goes to, a bit of a surprise here, Madonna. Not for her provocative use of Christian symbols, she did crucify herself in concert, but for her groundbreaking work in Kabbalah. She made it hip again. Mick Jagger, Britney Spears, Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Sandra Bernhard, and others have all followed her lead. Make Esther, her mystical name, House Chaplain, and she'll soon have everyone in Congress wearing the Kabbalah red string. The Material Girl can provide the material.